Hello, welcome back. I am working on a low spend summer and I've been doing this for about 2 weeks. I started in June. So we're going to go through my calendar. I'm going to tell you how the last 2 weeks have been. I'm going to color in the different days and yeah, just kind of chat stream of consciousness as I do this. So if you missed it, I will link my intro video. Essentially, I am doing a low spend because my husband is currently laid off and working on finding another job, and we're moving this summer. So we just have a lot of expenses. There is plenty in our house that we need to finish up and already have. There's no reason to bring, more things into our home. So that's some of the motivation. I have been kind of reinventing my allowance system. So I will just recap that for you. I'm giving myself $25 per week, and that's for, kind of anything that I might need. For example, if I run out of mascara and I need to get another one, it's gonna come from my spending money first. So I get $25 a week and then I can earn more. And it's by a 6x6 point system that I'm doing, which I know some people aren't into, but it's really motivating for me. So I have this all tracked here in my planner. So my core 6 habits that I'm trying to do 6 days a week are work out, drink 90 ounces of water, read 1 chapter. So basically just read 6 days a week, brain dump, and then 15-minute reset. This has been so helpful in my home. I'll talk about it more in a second. And then also do my skincare both morning and night. And then I have the ability to earn bonus points. So actually this past week was the first time I had a perfect 6x6 week. So I got 4 extra points for that. I can earn bonus points when I finish a book. If I'm decluttering 50 things, I can earn bonus points. I have packing or unpacking at minimum 2 boxes. That is going to be a whole task. I'm really should start, but don't want to with packing. So I can earn points there. Any big admin things, and then also posting 2 videos a week. So I have my base points and then bonus points. Basically, the whole goal is every 50 points, I can unlock different rewards for myself. So this is my little sheet. So I just filled it in for this morning, which is green from this past week. So every 50 points, I can earn $10 for a coffee or a treat out. So I get my 25 today, plus I unlocked an extra $10. For every 150 points, I can earn $20 to get a bouquet of flowers for our house. So I did that today. I unlocked that. So I got 20 extra dollars, and I can go to the store this week, like the grocery store, and get a cute little bouquet. For every 250 points, which I did this last week, and now I'm starting on the next round of 250, I can earn $30 for a wish list item. So I am starting a wish list of things that I've wanted, I was tempted to buy, but have resisted, so that later I can purchase them. And then for every 400 points, I can earn $60 for a day out. So like an extra lunch out or whatever. We are allowing ourselves to eat out once a week, whether it be delivery or like actually going out. So this unlocks basically $60 for another meal out. And then every 500 points is a self-care appointment, and every 1,000 is a nice piece of jewelry. So this one's going to take me the longest to get to, but this is really motivating for me. I love on Monday mornings telling this up. I have a habit tracking app. So anyway, that was very exciting. So let's look at my calendar for the last 2 weeks. I'm going to start with if I had any days where I spent on something that I wasn't supposed to. So I had one oopsies day, which, could be worse, but I was really hoping I wouldn't have any. So I bought a sun shirt. I have a cover up that is a long sleeve. It's light blue, and it has, like a hood and little quarter zip. And it's great for like when I'm in the sun and just need to kind of give my skin a break. I can put that on. It's very thin and lightweight. However, it's a dress, and I don't always want to wear the dress. Like I like having, my husband has a quarter zip, just like a long sleeve shirt. And I've been wanting one because then I can wear my normal shorts, and it's just like a little bit more, I don't have to just wear it at the pool then, So I did go ahead and buy myself one. It was a need. It was a want. It was not a need. So I did that. And that's my orange day. So you live and learn. I did pay myself like out of my allowance for it, but it really technically wasn't my wish list item, and it wasn't really planned for, and it was not on an exception list. So there we have it. So I had one slip up, and then I had one day that was a true no spend. So no bills, no discretionary spending, nothing. So that was exciting. That's not always going to happen. I am tracking the days that I have money just out of my account for whatever reason, including bills. And like those just have due dates. A lot of them are at the beginning of the month, so it should be quieter the second half. But I am happy that I did achieve one full no spend day. That's my green. So the rest of these were days that I spent money, but it was for allowed things. So I've got on here bills, groceries, obviously that's allowed. And then I have like when I got my coffee that I earned, I put that on there. And then also my husband and I are allowing ourselves to eat out once a week. So last week we had pizza delivered and that was really good. And then this past week we went to a burger place for lunch one day. So we had like burger and fries and a milkshake and it was really fun. So those were good and it's a nice like weekend treat and kind of has become a like a date thing instead of just, I don't feel like cooking, let's order something, you know? Because it is, I mean, it's cheaper to order something and have it for delivery than it is to actually go out with the tipping and everything, but it's still cheaper to cook at home. So we are in full grilling season. We love to grill different meats and veggies. So we're in that whole mindset right now, which is great. And we've been eating outside. We have a little patio table. So we've kind of been romanticizing dinner a little bit more, which I think is fun. It's a little bit harder in the winter. I feel like the cooking just gets monotonous, but in the summer, because we can pair it with being outside, it's just nice. So I'm just coloring all of these in for blue. I did want to talk about some temptations. So I was tempted by that sun shirt and I did give in. But a couple of other things that have come up that I had to talk myself out of is I just caught myself going to Amazon and looking like for no reason at all. So that's something I got to really watch myself on. Something else that came up is there's the new Carly Fortune book. I really like her books, but I think I'm going to wait for the next wish list unlock for that. And I have seen that I can buy it on Mercari. Like people have already bought the book and read it and now they're selling it again. So I can get it cheaper than buying it brand new, which is great. That is totally a hack if you want to actually like own your books instead of the library. You can use Mercari or Vinted or like I'm sure even Facebook Marketplace in your local area has books for sale for like a few bucks. So that's great. And that's something that I will do. There's also this cute little like pouch bag thing that I was interested in. So my wish list has grown, but it's nothing that tip me over the edge, and I'll be interested to see like in a couple more weeks if those things even stay on my wish list. So this is what we're looking like. We like to see blues and greens. We've got that one orange, but hopefully that can be my only orange for the month. So what I have coming up in the next bit is we have Father's Day. We actually just put our cards out in the mail. We already had cards, so that's great. And then I also have a dress fitting. My best friend's getting married, so I'm going to her next dress fitting, and usually then we go out for lunch or coffee or something like that. So I do have a cash envelope specifically for her wedding, and so I am going to allow myself to, like whatever the bride wants to do that day for like a fun after fitting event, I'll just spend from my cash envelope for that. Otherwise, pretty normal month. I just really need to start working on decluttering and getting a few runs to Goodwill or posting things on Facebook Marketplace as we're going to be moving in August and it is going to creep up on us. So I need to get started like yesterday. But I think the first step is just getting stuff out of the house and then I can focus on packing. But yeah, that's where we're at. If you are doing a low spend, I would love to hear how you're doing. Some of the other things that we have been working on is just using what's free and available to us. So we have a membership to Lifetime Fitness, and I mean, we both work out there, but we have been really enjoying the outdoor pool, and I would say that that has become like our new favorite pastime. Like I went Friday after work one day. I would go on the weekends, even if it's just for a couple hours. It feels exciting because we're leaving the house and we're going somewhere and it's something different, but we don't have to spend money to actually go to the pool. It's included in our monthly membership. So that has been kind of fun, and we just bring like our waters, and like we stash in a like a Sprite or a Coke Zero or something like that. I don't think you're supposed to, but nobody's yelled at us yet. So yeah, that's how we're doing. I will check in at the end of the month so we can talk about how the rest of the month goes, but fingers crossed for more blues and greens on here and no more oranges. So that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in a couple of weeks. Bye.